Hello guys, and welcome back to another vlog. It's been a while. You joined me on a 48 session. See if we can back one. It's been a long while since you've seen me videos. Well, not a long while, but it's been for a video to come out. So yeah, welcome back guys. Literally I got down here fairly early, not early, sorry, than normal. I was here by, what was it? Oh yeah, I was here by about, I think I got here about half 10, quarter to 11 in this morning. I did, because I booked off work tomorrow, so I thought I'd go walk around the lake twice. Did that twice. Had carried a bucket, and I went round. I saw a couple of carp in two swims, and they're both next to each other. And I thought I'll go around again just in case. There's better options, for instance, more carp in the area. But no, as I come around, this swim I'm in was the better option. So I left bucket, went back to the car, got my gear, and barreled round. So as I saw a couple of them carp, I saw a nice big mirror and common. What I've done something different, what I normally don't do on here, on this place, is spot. So what I've done, because we've got a lot of time to film, I'll show you that next day. I'm going to chill for tonight. I'll show you it tomorrow if it's not torrential rain, and show you bits and bobs tomorrow, so you know what I get. I'll just do a quick one to start the video. What I've done, spot over a clear spot, chucked about, not many, I've chucked about probably 8 spots in total. No, sorry, that's a lie, that one. It's probably about between 9 to probably 14 spots on the spot. I'll go over what I'm using for that later today. I'll show you a bit more. Like I said, I was over spot, and what I've done, got everything set up, and then I'll put my rod on it. Once I've set it up, give it a chance to settle, and put Bosch straight on top of it. With that, I'm using a bottom bait, topped off with a bit of fake corn for visual, and I'll go over that tomorrow. Another thing with the other rod, was because one's down one side, like not margin, not tight in, but down the side, and one on the left hand side and one's on the right hand side. One is gone from a string of boilies, and then I chucked about, literally not even probably half a handful of boilies round that, see what that happened. So not see what happened between the spots, see if one produced. I know he wants to get feeding, but that one, I think the one with the less round, is going to be my quick grab tonight. That's my prediction. Another one on the right hand side rod, then again, that's a little bottom bait, gone wafter, on a wafter, and I just scattered, I think I did like, I think it's like 4 or 5 catapults. They're not full pouches, probably had about 5, 6, no, probably about 5 hook baits in each, so you know 40 baits roughly, down that side. So yeah, other than that, just before I started filming, I saw a couple more carp come in this area. Watched them. They're still cruising as well because the weather's been not cold, but it's been fairly decent weather. Sun's out. But I just got sorted out for tonight. It is now. I left it a little bit late filming because I've just been enjoying being in the shirt. I've got to change into. I've got my shorts on right now, but I'll be putting my trackies back on in a minute. Well, not back on, but I meant to put them on because it's getting a bit chilly, and I'll be putting another jumper on in a minute, and just enjoy first night out for a while. No, not first night out, but I meant just enjoy first night of the 48, then we get really nitty gritty tomorrow. I'm going to cook my tea, and I'll catch you all in a bit. Cheers, guys. Hello guys, and welcome back. So, I had a nice chilled out night last night. A load of fish washing about, really different from the last 3 sessions I've been on here. And as you can tell, yes, I don't want to announce it yet, but I will in due course of this place. But yeah, so I've nothing during the night. Early hours this morning, I had a bleep, had a liner on one rod that woke me up. I've not had a very good night's sleep. I don't want to get into details of that. All I can say is I've got problems with my top and legs. It's not cramp, it's something a bit more work. I'd rather have cramp than this, so it is really painful, and it's happened two days on the trot now, and it's been a common thing since lockdown, since COVID came. So but let's get on that. No, none of that. So so at the moment I've been watching the water constant. Got a friend of mine, neighbour of mine, he's on the other side of the bank, and we're basically communicating between each other. So we've had the fish in between us. We're not on each other's territory. He could see my margins, I could see his, and we just go backwards and forwards on information for the upcoming night. The wind is really pumping at the minute from the south at the moment, pumping through. And it's been raining on and off. It didn't only forecast for 2 hours of rain, but at the minute we've been on about 3.5 hours of rain at the moment. And the fish are still showing. I've had no end of activity down on the left hand margin rod that they've been showing. I was just a bit further away from that spot, so what I've done, just chucked some pre-bait down there. Broke up boilies and all that to go down there after I'd done this short clip, as it is getting ready for the evening. But yeah, so the rigs I'm using, I'll show you 2 of them if you can see them very well, because they're not very good. The one on the left margin is just a normal hair rig, like so. Got a little bit of silicone on the on this bend of the hook. Sorry, you can't really see very well, but I'll take some pictures to add in of the bend of the hook, and just having a single boilie. What I've glugged on that bait I'm using now. I'm just trying to get a bite, even if I could, you know, I'm not saying this bait's going to do it, but I've just got some pineapple for now, boilies. I've been glugging them, and it's just going to be a bottom bait, nice and simple, you know. The braid is a braid hook length. It is, I'll have a look because I've got the tackle box open. It is the Duroflex by Thinking Anglers. I love this braid. I use it, when I first got into using Thinking Angler stuff, this braid I started using as solid bag rigs, and I love it. I love the braid. It's not too soft and it's not too stiff. Well, it's like, yes, it's probably about semi-stiff sort of material, but non-coated. I like that. Oh, I'm flicking it everywhere. I like that. As you can hear the rain. That is on my left hand. The one in the middle rod, what's out probably near just under halfway of the pit. That again, similar again with the braid hook length. This time the hair's a bit long because I've got a boilie, got a live system boilie on. Going to change it completely. I'm going to change tactics on this for this night. I had that with a bit of top of pop corn, because I'm spodding. I would show you, but it's raining at the minute. But I'm using corn and crushed up live system. What needs to go anyway. Crushed up and whole boilies as well. Crushed up mixed, nice sort of smelling blend. So I use the bottom bait for that, but I'm going to change that, and I've done more research, and I like the idea of what Daryl Peck's done with it's like the combi multi-rig, and I like that idea. And I was just thinking to myself, I'm always getting annoyed, keep tying different rigs up, and I really want a rig what's durable, and I like his idea of tie the braid and do a loop so I can change hooks whenever I want. So I've gone for little boom section, got over the knot, because the knots are quite big, I noticed when you tie the way he's done it, and the knots are quite big, so I'll coat that with he's used silicone. I've done that with a bit of tungsten putty, just because it's a wafter rig. I know if you don't get it right, sometimes they do pop up. The wafters I've got, I noticed you can't use a rig ring or nothing like that on the D, because they do pop up. So just in case for that, I've just put a blob there. On the hook itself, sorry it's a bit blurred because it's focused on my face. On the kerf, on the eye of the hook, sorry, I've used Fox Kicker for that. I know he's used silicone, not silicone, shrink tubing. I don't really like shrink tubing because I just don't like the hassle of. I've only just recently got back taking a kettle and drinking hot drinks on my sessions. Normally I don't drink that because I used to get acid reflux, keep drinking tea, but that's overcome that, so I've started drinking that again. But I'll just put a kicker, still does the job, lovely. The hook wise might be a bit too big, but I'm going to try it out. It looks like I think it's because I've put them in different compartments. I forgot what pattern and the make. I think it's a Fox hook, and I think it is the medium curves, but it's a size 5 medium curve. And then I just topped it off with a I will get it, hook ring swivel for the pop-up. I'm going to change that to my middle rod over the spotted mix, just see if that works out for me, and if it does, I might stick to it. So, because the problem is years ago my confident rig was just a plain fluorocarbon hair rig, wasn't nothing special. I used to do an extra long hair, as you heard it if you're a regular of this channel. I'll call it the Pinocchio rig. So that's what because I never used to like get too technical, but I used to use £12 line, so for that. But other than that, that is my middle rod. Sorry guys, I've got to pause it there because the camera's flashing red at me. I'll come back and once I change batteries. Talk to you in a minute. So after I quickly changed batteries for the camera, it's too fair, I've been lazy. I do definitely need to charge these because I've got 3 sets of batteries for the camera. 2 of them are dead, and this is my last one, so I better do that. Put them on charge after I filmed this section. Third rod on the right hand margin. Haven't got a rig to show you because I cut up my other rigs for that. I don't think I have got it. Let me just double. No, it's different. It's different from them. If you look back when I was on the Syndicate adventures back in early, I'm trying to think. October vlogs, September vlogs. Last year, you see I changed to use a D, like a D rig, for a wafter rig, but I changed that completely. I've done obviously the slip D this time, not been lazy tying knot, because at the time I used to get frustrated with the knot, but I took my time this time because I got down the pit yesterday very reasonably, because normally I come straight after work, but this time I've done it properly, and that's what I've used. As that, the hook length is probably about that long. Again with a I think that one's a size, I think that's a size 6 curve shank what I've used on that, and that's what I'm using on that. That's with pure bait, that one, wafter, the Amino Marina. I've been scattering with boilies, not too much last night, but because I'm going in my last night, I'm going to change spot and I'm going to put a little bit more than I normally chuck out, and I've tarted these up with the hook, the bait, sorry, my alarm's just, I think it's a bit of reed on the end of the tip of the rod, pushing the line, because my alarm, my right hand, as I'm talking about, just lit up. That I'm using that with their hook bait liquid, and I've glugged the wafters because they did act like I'd noticed. That's what I said about adding the hook ring swivel, because I noticed if you use that they pop up because they're cork dust ones. So what I've done, I glugged them to add a little bit more weight to them, so they release the traction out. Another thing with the boilies I've done something different. I thought I'll use their glug again, do the boilies, and then I coated something different. I did start thinking of doing it like this, but I coated it with this is gonna sound stupid, but I coated it with red dynamite, red krill ground bait, to make it like a paste around it, because the pure bait marine Amino Marina is like a red fish sort of meal. It reminds me of Robin Red a little bit, sort of smell. So I've done that to add the blend and see, because I like to have little fish come in, because it produces feeding confidence into the carp if they're little fish. So that's why I like that as well. So on that, that's my personal preference. I'm not. Don't worry, because obviously a little roach ain't going to catch little roach, ain't going to take it. But I just like the little fish milling about, just to bring a little bit of confidence in, because carp are very dominant. I can't get my words out. You know what I mean. When it comes to feeding, and or if there's other fish feed on the spot, they like to come in and barge them out of the way. So that's the reason of doing it. And I must admit, that's had that's had one sort of action, and not just then earlier, but I've had them on. I've had two rods, that's middle and the right, and none on the left because I think I'm out of range where I need to be, so that's got to be changed. But that is my rigs. I know it seems awkward and talking to you like this, because I would be outside talking to you, but the wind and the rain is still spitting odd bits. It's just annoying with camera equipment. So that is what I'm using. I'll take a picture, do like a little slideshow after this segment, and yeah, what I'll do, I'll take a picture of the bait stuff, what I'm using as well. Got one more night up early tomorrow, just before the storm comes, because by looks of it, from 10 o'clock on Friday it's going to be hectic. So I want to get back home, well, packed away before the rain comes, because last time it was a bugger to dry everything out, because I went on a Friday night after my car MOT'd the other, I think it was 2 weeks ago now, and I got bloody soaked. So I'm not a big fan of getting really wet. I don't mind it if I've got a carp on the bank, but I don't like it if I don't need to be in it. So what I'm doing, I'm going to leave it there, get the bait and get tonight's spots sorted for tonight, get the rods back in, and I'll talk to you then. Catch you in a bit. Hello guys, and welcome back. As you can see, there's my rods. This is the swim I've been on for last night, what I've chosen for the 48, going into last sort of night. The rain has died. Took some nod shower later on, and then that'll start now, one more shower about mid-morning, just after midnight, and then it dry until 10, so you know, it's going to be torrential, so I'm going to pack up by then. But here's the swim. You can see it's blowing at south at the minute, south winds at the moment. I know it's going to pick up again. It's really died down. Luckily it was a light tree branch, willow tree branch, land on top of my bivvy, so I'm a bit nervous about the wind for tonight, because some of them branches look like they're flexing a bit, but other than that, all good. Earlier, down here, down this margin, where I saw carp jump a couple of times, and load of carp down this margin when I was on the phone to mate Dan for an hour and a half, talking about everything, and that's where obviously the left hand rod is. Middle one, obviously there's a swim opposite about there, it's about just under halfway. That's where I spotted all that
crushed boilie, whole boilies and sweet corn. I've literally launched, I've destroyed it with a spod. I mean, like, there's probably about 3 kilos sitting on that for tonight. Hoping to get on the munch, because like I say, it's got to be 8 degrees tonight, so not too bad tonight. I'm not going to drop low, because last night I did drop low quite well. The other one, you won't see, the right hand rod is, there's a overhanging tree there, branch there, and it's roughly, there's a swim there, it's roughly just off the bend of these reeds what go around. That's where the Mino Marina boilie is at the moment. Nice wafter on that with that slip D, where I've scattered a load of boilies around. So yeah, it's going to look good. Obviously that left hand one in the margin this side, that's on pineapple, chopped pineapple boilies and that, just hopefully to bag one. So we soon see. I really do hope I get one tonight. So yeah, no, other than just that one down that margin there, I haven't seen nothing else show at the moment. So we just have to wait and see. Mate Ryan, that we work with, he's down for the night. He's going to swim right round the corner there, I think. That's what, I ain't seen him since, so I don't know where exactly he's gone, but I think he's there, I'm not sure. Other than that, that's it really. It looks quite nice. The wind, obviously the wind's going to pick up, but it's not bad now. As long as the heavy rain what's due tomorrow don't come early, I'll be happy with that. Don't get wrong, I don't mind the rain, but when you, it's nothing worse than packing down in it, so I'm going to try and beat it. Just hopefully my leg problem stays away and don't keep me up after night. I'm going to try something different and new. So normally I sleep in my trackies and that. I've got shorts on me, got sleeping shorts, and tilt my bed chair a little bit so my head's a little bit higher than my legs, just to see if it's the circulation what's causing the problem. But it's happened at home before I came on this session anyway, so yeah, I'm a bit tender at the minute, so I'm not moved about and got up a lot, so but yeah, I haven't walked around the lake earlier. I thought stay put because the fish was here, so hopefully Right, I'm going to cook some tea and I'll catch up with you then. I might even show you a bit. Catch you then, guys. See you later. Morning guys. I ain't got the camera out, just off the phone. I'm gutted. Nothing during the night at all. The wind got bad night's sleep, like, probably worse than the first night with my leg. But oh mate, that wind's got bad. It's slowed down a bit, but I've got about 2 hours to get sorted before it is bloody bad. I just checked the Met Office, and they gave us a yellow warning where I live for wind, so it looks like it's going to come bad, really bad. So I'm going to call it quits here, guys. It's sad that I didn't get one on a 48. Things I could have done better. It should have moved, even though the fish were here, you know what I mean. I should have just moved anyway and gone on the back of the wind probably. Other than that, next time I'm going to keep an eye out on the wind next time, because I think
this wind's destroyed this session. Definitely the last half of the 48, the wind's destroyed it. So shame really, but I feel sorry. I know a friend of mine across Sean, he's been up all night, he's been battered by the wind really bad, and he's just getting his last bits in now to go. He's been up all night. I've not had words with Ryan yet to see how we got on and how well he was in the full front of it. But other than that, it's been shit. Sorry for my language, but oh well. It's always next time, and we'll do one night next week after my car gets sorted, and yeah, so I'll leave it there, guys, and yeah, hope you enjoy. Catch you in the next one, and remember, don't forget to hashtag it. Is one session at a time. See you later.